What's your starting point? Where do you start? Scripture says in the book of Genesis that in the beginning, God. That's the starting point. The book of the Bible itself, starts with God. I've wondered about that this morning as I thought just about that issue, just that one statement. Where do I start? You know, I get up in the morning and I go out through the kitchen, I turn the coffee pot on, I turn the light on over the stove, and I take Molly out. And when I come back in, I grab a cup of coffee and I go into my recliner and I sit, most often in quiet, without lights, without anything. This year, I've started something new. In my devotions, instead of reading, I'm listening. And so while I'm doing that, I grab my phone and I turn to my devotional part and I put my earphones in and I sit and listen to the scriptures and I listen to a devotional. I find it's rather soothing. But you know, it's interesting when we think about what starts our day. What's our starting point? What's our starting point for life? I haven't really given it much thought until this morning, and I thought that one of the things that can set my whole day up is how I start it. How you start it can set your day up. If we set it up with anger, with hurt, with bitterness, it's how our day is going to go. You see, in our hearts are what's going to control us. Our hearts are what is going to control how we react and respond to the events of life. I'm going to encourage you to start with God. Start there. Some days it's going to be dry. Some days it's going to be like there's no wind, there's no rain, there's nothing. But other days, it's going to be exciting. Think about that today, would you? As you start your day, what are you starting with? Hey, until next time, God bless.